Today we're doing a car review over the 2021 Acura NSX. So my last NSX I did was a 2019 and now this one's a 2021. It just arrived not too long ago. There's some different stuff on this one than the 2019. My friend did get his debadged. You can't do it straight from the factory, unfortunately. The last one I did was orange with a blue interior. This one's yellow with a white interior. One thing that did start on the 2019 and is carried through is right here. On the previous generations, it was this a chrome color, but starting on the 2019 and up, it's actually the body color of the car. So I think that looks really nice. I like it better than the chrome. I'm not the hugest fan of chrome, so it looks pretty nice. It's a really nice car, and one thing that's really standing out to me that is just kind of weird, I wonder if they could have hit it a bit better, is this. So like your key fob dies or something and it's not like unlocking the car, you just put your key in there and unlocks it. I wonder if they could have hid that a bit better somewhere else, not out in the open. Just my personal preference. It kind of does throw it all off. Anyways, let's get on to the actual car review. It is a twin turbo V6 and it is a hybrid. There's a couple different electric motors compared to this twin turbo V6. This is all-wheel drive, a 0 to 60 in about 2.8 seconds. Same with that McLaren over there that we did in a previous video. So the engine is a 3.5 liter V6 with 573 horsepower and 400 odd pound-feet of torque. Can't remember off the top of my head, but that is not too shabby. Actually, I just looked at the fuel economy on this car and it's actually not that bad because it is a hybrid, so you can put it into electric mode while you're just cruising and save a crap ton of gas in this car. And if it's just like the last one I drove, it is very, very comfortable as well, and it's not that bad. Just cruising along the road, you don't really feel like you're actually in a supercar until you really floor it and really get onto it. And it's actually pretty smooth as well, from what I remember. So the headlights look really cool. It looks like it's a bit hard for you guys to see, but there's like individual actual lights going all the way down. That's actually pretty cool, and then that one light going all the way across. That's really cool. Now obviously here is the air vent to help cool the engine on either side, and up here is to help for more airflow to the electric motors. And it just spins right down in there. That's one of my favorite styling features on any supercar. Just right there. And this does have the flying buttresses for a bit more aerodynamics. Now this does have a stationary rear lip, not a rear wing, and it is made out of carbon fiber, and it looks so good. It just looks so good. Going right up here, that looks really, really nice. And here's that engine right back there, but here in a little bit we can get a closer look. Sorry, it's a bit sunny up, but right back here is where you can put your storage. And right here is the engine. So it is a mid-engine and not a rear engine. So mid-engine is a bit farther up, closer to the center of the car, hence the mid-engine, and rear engines is all the way back here, so then you actually won't have any storage space back here. That's actually pretty cool. Mid-engines, you can actually get a bit more storage in them. But right there is the NSX Powertrain, that 3.5 liter V6. Can't really see any of the electric motors back here because there's a vent right back here. You can actually stick your hand completely through, so that is really, really cool. Oh, just notice it goes way down in there. So actually not too shabby of storage. Oh gosh, I nearly dropped my camera. Not too shabby of storage right through here, and it's all carpeted to make it nice and comfy for your goods. So right here is the key fob to the NSX. Pretty standard little key fob. Let's go and explore the inside of the NSX. Alright, so we are now inside the Acura NSX. Here's the steering wheel. The steering wheel in here is actually really cool. It fits very well in your hand. It's nice to touch. A big Acura logo right there. Right over here is the NSX logo as well. So let's turn it on. Okay. So right here is the Infotainment Center for the Acura NSX. So it's a pretty big screen. I mean, it's not big, but it's a decent size for a supercar. And then you can go to home, all your different stuff. It's very basic, very straightforward, very simple. And it's hold up. There's a calculator in here. You can do calculations in your Acura NSX. The more you know. You can actually do calculations in your NSX. So I mean, if you're in a company where you have to do math all the time, driving to work, you can do your calculations. Alrighty. Who knew you could do that? I did not. Is there like a web on here? What? You can seriously pull up the internet on here. This is like Tesla stuff. Okay, that's pretty awesome. AC control, pretty nice. And this is also, like I said, brand new, so it's like new touch. But it's very straightforward, very simple. You got dual climate control, you got your air vents right up here, and then right down here is where you got your heated seats. Right here is how you put it into drive. For reverse, you pull it back so you actually know that you generally want to go into reverse. And then for drive and manual mode, you click it so you know that you want to drive and put it into manual mode. And then right here is your dynamic mode, and that obviously changes your different drive modes. So right now it's in Sport Plus. Everything is changed to red. And now it's in Sport Quiet mode, and that's like your electric mode and different stuff like that. Sport Plus is the hardest, like the craziest one to have it on. It's track mode. There you go, track mode. That's your track mode in the NSX. That's also when you get that mean aggressive sound in the exhaust. But you got all Alcantara throughout the cabin. You also got some nice touch leather, and of course the steering wheel. So one thing that my friend pointed out is the mirrors. So in order to park his car inside of his garage, he has two lifts. He actually has to fold in the mirrors because they're so wide. But the base price on this car is about $150,000, and at that price point, it's kind of stupid that they're not automatic. You actually have to reach out and fold them in yourself. They're not electric. So that's kind of annoying. He said that's really annoying whenever he has to go park it. Because obviously he's not going to let it sit outside. He would, in their right mind, let it sit outside. But that is one annoying thing about the NSX, is the mirrors. But interesting fact about the NSX, that I definitely didn't know until the last time I did the car review. It's actually developed and made here in the United States. Actually developed and made in Ohio. So that's actually pretty cool. You can actually head there, see a car being made, other cars being made as well. So I think that's really cool that the NSX was actually made here in the United States. And as everyone knows, Acura NSX is only for the United States market. The rest of the world is Honda NSX, just for marketing. So who wants to hear this thing? I know I want to hear this thing. I'm pretty sure you guys want to hear this thing as well. So put your foot on the brake, and I will show you guys what it sounds like. If you pull over and hold it, it's actually in track, so I actually forgot about that. Oh, now you actually hear it change. it back over into Sport Plus. That is pretty cool. And then quiet mode, yeah, it's still quiet. I don't really hear a difference between sport and quiet. Let's turn her off. So right up here is the electric motors. So that's why you don't actually have storage up here. It's because they actually had to take it out to have room for the electric motors. Now if this wasn't here, if it wasn't a hybrid, it was just regular combustion engine, then there'd actually be storage up here. But they can't, because this is where all the electric motors and stuff is at. And something I actually didn't know, is probably looking pretty stupid trying to open up this. The latch is on this side, it's on the driver's side. The more you know. It's actually not in the center where all the other cars are at. So huge shout out to my friend again for letting me do another video over one of his cars. The last video was the 720S, and the very first video that he and I actually did together was his orange Acura NSX. So as you can tell, he likes his NSXs. But huge shout out to him, always super friendly, and thank you for always letting me borrow your cars to do my videos. So I hope you enjoyed this car review over the Acura NSX. It was a quick one. I know it wasn't super duper long or anything. It was just a quick on the spot car review. But of course I wasn't going to pass up the chance to do a car review over a cool car. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more cool content to come your way. But as always, adios, chat.